Welcome back to Black Star Dove. Welcome back to my channel. As always, I do what I say. I do need the HBO special, which is help a brother out, trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. Yeah, about that. I just want to talk a little bit of my mental status. So this will be a mental health update number 3. I believe in being very transparent and being honest in the things that I'm trying to experience and go through. As of yesterday, my son no longer lives in the same area as me. He lives 1,500 miles away now. Really don't know how to process that. Man. The last, what will be 4 years and 4 months of my life have been all about this little boy, Josiah. Remember when I first held him at the hospital? A lot of my friends ask me why do I prefer to drink, I think it's called Seagrams, the ginger ale. Well, the reason why is because when he was in the hospital the very first day he was born, his mother would get, I guess, the food and stuff for free. And she kept getting that ginger ale, and I just kept on drinking it. And I developed a taste and a love for it because I always associated with the day that my son was born. Starting off, I wasn't the best father. I struggled a whole lot, especially like financially wise. But I remember it so he was born in May, so what, June, July, August, September, October, all right, from 5 months. So when October hit, in these first 5 months, that's when I started taking him. Meaning that he would come with me. Instead of me going to go visit him at his mother's, like, he would come with me. Like, for some perspective wise, I was on the bus, and it would, like, man, it would take me 2 hours to get there and 2 hours to bring him back. Man, those, I still remember those days, man. 4 hours of travel with a baby, and sometimes he was cool, sometimes he started crying. Man, just doing that. Those were the days where I was off Wednesday and Sunday. So I would come pick him up Tuesday night. Tuesday night wasn't a problem because Tuesday night his mother was actually really close to me at her church. So Tuesday night, boom, 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 pick him up, take him home. It was super easy. Getting him on Saturday night, that was kind of a pain. Returning him on Sunday, that was a pain. Instead of like taking 2 hours to return him on Sunday, it would usually take 3 hours. Because what I would do is that I would walk him to the light rail. So instead of catching the bus, we will walk to the light rail, and then we'll take the light rail and all that stuff. But just thinking back on it, man, that was amazing. And then, I started making promises like, hey, I'll get a car at this time. And I went and I got it and all that stuff. And just seeing myself as a father from then to now, and, the whole Tati situation and things of that nature. I wasn't the best father, but I was just like anyone who saw me with him would tell you that I love my son. Now it's weird, like, he's not gonna be with me every weekend, because I would get him every weekend. I gotta find something to fill up my time. Most definitely gonna try you know, to work this out with his mom so I can go visit every week. I mean, visit once a month, and then I want to take him for a week, you know, in December, and then take him for his breaks and all that stuff, and then for the summer. So, man, I gotta figure this out. It's like, man, just sitting here thinking about, like, man, like, literally, there's people who never saw me unless they saw me with my son. Like, I had literally had friends who never hung out with me as a regular person, don't even hung out with me as the dad, you know, because we were like, you know, friends with kids. You know, we would go hang out at the park and things of that nature. It's gonna be a little. It's definitely weird. And then seeing them leave yesterday, man. I don't know, man. Like, I don't want to say I'm hurt. It's not the hurt part. But like, man, I felt like absolute shit. And then of course, you know, I always promise his mother when he turns 10, I'm like, he's gonna come live with me for a time. So I was like, man, it just gives me a little bit more time to have everything in order. I think I'm finally gonna buy me my own house, you know. Just like, you know, making sure that I have a life worth living for him out here. Like, I talked to his mom. She was like, why don't you come back? Like, I can't go back to Cleveland. Even though, like, the only reason why I would go back now is because of him. I don't want to go back to Cleveland. Like, that has nothing to offer me. It's just, I don't know, like I was telling a few friends, like, it's almost like I feel numb. Because I've been anticipating this day for, like, really the whole summer. But it's really the past week where it started intensifying, and it was like, this is going to be the move out day. So I've already cried. I've already, like, you know, become super depressed. You know, some people think I'm depressed now, which I probably am. I don't know. I can't say. But, you know, I miss my son, and I miss my son a lot. And he hasn't even been going a day yet. No, this is, I guess this is me rambling. This isn't a very special video. I don't have any hot topics or anything to say. This is just me talking about myself as a father and the letter grade I would give myself. And I'd probably give myself a solid B. Because I could have been way better in a whole lot of ways. But for the most part, I try to give my all. You know, I would, like, you know, a lot of people know, like, I'm so tired, especially like on the weekends, but when I'm with him, I try to make sure that I give him the full experience of having his father. And because of the way his mother is, I was able to be a certain type of father. I was able to be the quote unquote fun parent. I was able to, like, you know, just focus on fun, focus on ice cream, focus on little things like that, because his mother took care of everything else for me. And I'm very appreciative of that. You know, she was the one who was hard on him and things of that nature, make sure that he had the proper foundation. So when, you know, it's time to hang out with dad, we can just go have fun. So it was like, you know, it got to the point where, you know, when it was time for me to drop him off, he would cry and say, I don't want to go home. And I understood why. But it was just like, you know, that's whatever. So it's just like you know, I don't know. It's just like, I don't know what to say. I just know my son's gone. And I'm looking up now. I donated a whole lot of his clothes to the Goodwill, some of his toys to the Goodwill. got rid of the car seat just in this past day because I was like, I don't want to look at it. I don't want to see it. Like I just want to I want to have a clear mind. So maybe I am depressed. But I believe I was the best father possible. And I'm very happy for his mother. Me and his mother talked about it a whole bunch of times. You know, she needed a fresh start. She didn't think that Phoenix had anything to offer her, and I can understand that. So of course I'm gonna continue to support, continue to be there, fly out once a month to go see him. You know, get him for the breaks and stuff. But you know, it's just really hard. It's gonna be really hard for me to adjust. But lucky for the next few weeks, getting ready to go to Vegas with my brother. The following weekend, going to LA with my brother. Then the following weekend, I'll be flying to Cleveland. So that'll be my first flight there. So for the next 3 weeks, next 3 weekends I'll be busy. So I guess that would like take my mind off of it. And of course, the third weekend I actually see him again. But yeah, this is just random thoughts, and I thank you for listening. This isn't a very special video, but thank you. Take care. I love you. Peace.